Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome to my beauty stash. Welcome back, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Before we begin, make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you're notified every time I have a new video upload. So I have something that I cannot wait to share with you guys, and that is my new little mini series entitled 7 Foundations in 7 Days. I will be reviewing the latest foundations, both high-end and affordable, giving you guys 12-hour wear tests and rating each foundation at the end of the day. Now, before we begin, let me tell you guys a little bit about my skin and my major concerns. I'm 37 years old. I have normal to oily skin. My most oily places on my face are, of course, my T-zone, especially my nose. My main concern right now are my fine lines and large visible pores, so I am always looking for a new product that's going to help blur and fade those pores away and make those fine lines look invisible. All of the foundations that I will be trying for you these next 7 days all have a different finish and they all have a different amount of coverage. To give you guys a good shade match for my skin, in the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation, I am in shade 140. And in the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation, I am in the shade 420. All of the other products that I will be using on my face are products that I know work extremely well for me. And these are the products that I will be using every single day that I try out one of these new foundations. For primer, I will always go in with the Cover FX Gripping Primer. For concealer, I will be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Sand. To set my T-zone and under eye area, I will be going in with the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. And to set the perimeters of my face, I will be using the Too Faced Peach Blur Translucent Finishing Powder. For all of the foundation reviews, I will be using a damp makeup sponge. For setting spray, I'll be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And I will also be using the Urban Decay All Nighter once I have finished my entire face of makeup. During these wear tests, I will not be doing any kind of touch-ups to my skin. I want to see how the foundation performs with the products that I'm used to using on a daily basis and how it's going to wear on my normal to oily skin. I really hope you guys enjoy these next 7 days of 7 different foundations and 12-hour wear tests. As always, guys, please leave me your comments, your suggestions for any videos that you wish to see from me in the future. Now, let's get started with day 6. Today, we are going to be trying out a new foundation from Dose of Colors, and this foundation is called Meet Your Hue Foundation. I picked up the shade 109 Light. This product does retail for $36 and you do get 1 ounce of product. This foundation is currently located at Ulta, and on their website it says that they have 42 shades. Now, let me give you some specifics on the new Meet Your Hue foundation from Dose of Colors. Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation is lightweight with medium to full coverage that delivers a blurring effect which reduces the appearance of fine lines and skin imperfections. The benefits of this foundation include the following. It is vegan, cruelty-free, talc-free, paraben-free, oil-free, and fragrance-free. This foundation also says that you can build it up to your desired amount of coverage. So far, this has gotten pretty decent reviews on Ulta's website. It has, there's only 7 reviews, but they're all 5-star rating. So I'm going to see how this is going to work on my normal to oily skin, and we shall go from there, giving this the full 12-hour wear test today. Now, let's get started with the application. To prime my skin, I'll be using the Cover FX Gripping Primer. I'm going to start off with 2 pumps. Again, I am using shade 109. Now, let's start bouncing. Okay, so that was with 1 pump because I still have the other pump dripping down the back of my hand. So what do you guys think of the coverage? I thought it gave some pretty decent coverage. So no foundation. So it feels good. It feels like it's a thicker consistency versus the last few foundations that I've tried. That seems to be the case because it's covering better than the other ones did earlier this week. So really nice, really happy with the finish of it. Let me go ahead and do the other side now. I still have a little bit of product left on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna use that to kind of build up in the area where I want the most coverage. Alright, so now that I have finished applying the foundation to the skin, let's go ahead and take a closer look. I feel like I got some really good coverage and I only used the 2 pumps. I think it is more of a full coverage foundation for sure. And it is true what they say that it can be built up, but I think just even if I didn't have that extra product on the back of my hand, it still was looking nice and it was giving me good coverage the way it was with those first 2 pumps. So I'm really liking that. I like the way it's laying on my skin. It has a really kind of like a soft dewy finish right now, but I'm sure that's going to absorb into the skin and become a little more of like a natural finish, especially once I powder down. But I definitely do like the shade. I think it was a really good shade match for me, and I just like how it feels. I like how it looks, and now we need to see how it's going to play with my other products. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. To set my concealer in place, I'll be using the Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. To set the perimeters of my face, I'll be going in with the Too Faced Peach Blur Finishing Powder. To mesh everything together, I'll be going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Now, let's take a final look at the skin. So I like the way everything looks. I feel like I have more coverage today than I have probably on the other days of 7 foundations in 7 days. I really like the way it went down. It kind of even already is taking on that matte finish versus that slight dewy finish it had upon initial application. So it's laying really well on my nose area, right here through my problem area. It's fine. It's a really great shade match for me. I really do like that. Again, I am in shade number 109. So this looks pretty good. This looks really good, really nice, really good canvas to go ahead and start doing the rest of my face. The check-in time will be 9:50 and I will be wearing this for the next 12 hours. So I will be back with you guys in 3 hours to do that 3-hour check-in with the new Meet Your Hue foundation from Dose of Colors. So I'll see you guys then. Hey guys, so this is my 3-hour check-in with the new Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation, and so far we are doing just fine. No complaints. Everything is in place. It looks really nice on my skin. I haven't gotten oily anywhere. It's just been laying really nicely, and I really like the coverage that it's giving me. So I am out doing some errands. It is 99 degrees right now, and it's only gonna get hotter as the day goes on. So I will be back to give a check-in at the 6-hour mark, and we'll see how this new Dose of Colors foundation is holding up. You all stay safe, have fun, whatever it is you all are doing, and I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, so this is my 6-hour check-in with the new Dose of Colors foundation, the Meet Your Hue foundation, and so far it's holding up fairly well. The only problem that I've had with it is that I was wearing a hat, and keep in mind it is over 100 degrees where I'm at right now, and I was in and outdoors a lot this afternoon, and so it's already rubbed off in here. I had taken my car to the Blue Wave car wash, and I got splattered just a little bit, so with some water droplets, and it kind of came off right in here in this area, just a little bit, not a lot, but you can see that I have some foundation missing from up here on my forehead, and that was due to my hat and the perspiration and all that stuff. But it looks nice through here. I am slightly oily on my nose, maybe just a tiny bit on my forehead, mainly just my nose, but it's holding up really well right here. It still looks nice over my pores, over my problem area. So I am liking it so far. It's wearing really well on my skin. And I will be back in another 3 hours with the 9-hour check-in of the Meet Your Hue Dose of Colors foundation. And I will see y'all in a bit. Stay cool. It is so hot out there, guys. I'll be back. So this is my 9-hour check-in with the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. And it's starting to cake up a little bit in here around my nose. I have gotten oilier, and it's starting to separate around my mouth and my chin. It kind of sunk into my smile lines there. And even like right here around my eyebrows, it's starting to cake up a bit. Again, this was from earlier today when I was wearing my hat. I have gotten oilier from the 6-hour check-in to now. So it's doing okay. I mean, it's not that bad. It's been 9 hours, so I mean, it's just all right for me. I think I expected this to have a little bit more of the stain power without it getting caked up in these areas. But you know, I've had worse. So it's just kind of like middle of the road for me right now. But I will be back in 3 hours to do my final check-in with the Meet Your Hue foundation from Dose of Colors. So I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this is my 12-hour check-in with the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. And I don't see too much of a difference from the 9-hour mark to the 12-hour mark. If I was like really looking close, I guess you could say my forehead is a little bit oilier, but all my nose and around here, around my nose, my chin, that is pretty much, you know, doing the same. Maybe just a little bit more of a breakup going on in here, where the oils have started coming through. But what I did like about this foundation was the coverage. I thought it gave really good coverage. I thought the shade was a really good shade match for me. I really liked the way it looked on my skin for most of the day. It wasn't until, you know, we got more towards the 9-hour mark that my oils were really starting to come through. So in thinking about all of that and thinking about the price, geez, you know, I'm struggling between 2 different ratings here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and give this a 3.5 star rating. It's kind of just a little bit better than average for me. Again, my favorite thing about this was the coverage that it gave and the finish. But I don't like the way it's already, you know, been breaking apart through here. And it started doing that earlier. And my oils are really
and they're really coming through now, and it's breaking up around my chin. And then I also didn't like when I got splashed with some water droplets and stuff, it came off right here. So I thought I could have done a little bit better job with, you know, the holding power, the staying power. But it's okay. It's just, you know, I think it's an average full coverage foundation. It doesn't feel too cakey. Now it's starting to feel a little heavy on the skin. It's starting to feel a little bit cakey to where I'm ready to go take off my makeup and get ready for bed. But yeah, guys, this is where I'm going to leave this Meet Your Hue foundation. I think it still looks nice on my skin. It's just, you know, when you weigh in the price of it and all that, I think it could have done a little bit better of a job. So not too bad. I mean, if you're looking for a new full coverage foundation, I think if you have more normal to dry skin, you might find that this is a better match for you. Or if you have skin like mine, normal to oily, just make sure you blot and touch up throughout the day, and then I think, you know, it should be fine. But if you're going to be planning to wear this in, you know, the water, you're going to be somewhere where it's really hot and you're probably going to get sweaty and stuff, I don't know that this one is the one for you, if this is the one that's going to hold up. So we will leave it here, guys. This is day 6. Oh my God, can you believe it's already been almost 7 days of 7 different foundations? Tomorrow, I will be uploading my final video in this mini series. Thank you all so much for those of you who have watched all of the past 6 days. I really appreciate your views, guys, and please subscribe to, please tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. I'm a brand new channel. I've only been at this, you know, for the summer, so all the views and all the subscribers I can get are very much appreciated. You guys have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink your water, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with my last foundation. Bye, guys.